1 in 7 men over 50 will get prostate cancer. 1 in 7. But here's an interesting fact. In Japan, men get prostate cancer 5 times less often than in the USA. But when Japanese men move to America, their risk becomes the same as Americans. This was proven in a big study shows that lifestyle really matters for prostate cancer. In my 15 years as an oncologist, I've seen thousands of men with prostate cancer. And I can say with confidence that up to 40% of them could have been prevented. Not cured, but prevented. Today, I will share how to do this. Only facts, only science. Let's be honest. Some things we can control, some things we cannot. Age, the biggest risk factor. After 50, risk goes up. After 65, even faster. This is proven. Genes. If your father or brother had prostate cancer, your risk is 5 times higher. If 2 relatives had it, the risk is 11 times higher. We don't choose our genes. Ethnicity. Afro-Americans have a 60% higher risk. Japanese men have a 60% lower risk. We cannot change our age or our genes, but we can change other things, and this gives us a big advantage. Can food really change prostate cancer risk? This is the big question for doctors and for every man. International medical guidelines pay special attention to this. There is a lot of data available, and I am ready to share it with you. Tomatoes, more exactly lycopene, the most studied nutrient for prostate health. Lycopene is a strong antioxidant and protects prostate cells from damage. But there are some important things you must know. Cooking matters. Your body cannot absorb lycopene well from raw tomatoes, but tomato sauce and cooked tomatoes are great source. When you heat tomatoes and add some oil, your body can use 4 times more lycopene. Moreover, studies show you need 20 milligrams of lycopene per day for protection. This is about 3 tablespoons of tomato paste or 1 glass of tomato juice or 20 grams of cooked tomatoes. Very important. Lycopene pills do not work as well as lycopene from the real food. Tomatoes probably have a mix of nutrients that work together, so that's why you cannot copy this in a pill. Coffee, a surprising friend for your prostate. Drinking coffee is linked to lower risk of prostate cancer, including the aggressive types. Big studies show more coffee, more protection. Men who drink 5 cups of coffee per day have 9% lower risk of prostate cancer overall and 25% lower risk of aggressive prostate cancer. Why it works? Coffee has more than just caffeine. It has many compounds that fight inflammation and protect cells. Coffee may also help your body to use insulin better and lower inflammation markers. If you already drink coffee, this is an extra benefit for your prostate. If you don't drink coffee, you don't need to start just for prevention. Milk products. Studies show that drinking and eating a lot of milk products, especially whole milk and cheese, may slightly increase prostate cancer risk. About 5 to 10% higher with very high intake. But this link is weak. It only applies to eating too much dairy. Moderate amounts don't show increased risk. So you don't need to stop eating dairy completely. Alcohol. The answer is not simple. Studies show that both heavy drinking and not drinking at all are linked to higher prostate cancer risk. The National Cancer Institute says alcohol is a group 1 cancer-causing agent, the same group as tobacco. Also, a study in the Lancet Medical Journal said that there is no safe amount of alcohol. If you drink, remember, any amount is a risk. Omega, red meat, and fats. Let's separate facts from myths. People often say, these foods are very bad or very good, but without good evidence. Omega-3 fats. Even though they fight inflammation well, big studies have not shown that omega-3 lower prostate cancer risk. The connection between red meat with processed meat and prostate cancer is not as strong as for colon cancer. Some studies find a small increase in risk, but only with very high amount of meat. Other studies find no link at all. To conclude, you don't need to avoid this food, especially because of prostate cancer. Food sends signals to your cells, but international guidelines clearly say, today there is no single diet proven to prevent prostate cancer. Extra weight is not just a number on the scale. According to the study, obesity is linked to higher risk of aggressive prostate cancer and higher death rate. A waist size more than 40 inches is a proven risk factor. High blood pressure is also linked to higher risk. What to do? Watch your weight, measure your waist, and control your blood pressure. Even losing 5 to 10% of your weight can improve your risk and possibly your outcomes. Smoking. Does it link to prostate cancer? The answer is smoking does not increase your chance of getting prostate cancer, but it increases your chance of dying from it by 24% if you get it. One more interesting finding. A study followed 30,000 men for 18 years. Men who ejaculated more than 20 times per month had 20% lower risk of prostate cancer, compared to men who did up to 7 times per month. A moderate protective effect was also seen in men who spent more time in the sun and in men who underwent circumcision. I have 15 years of experience working in international cancer centers, including Hadassah Hospital and European Medical Center. Need to find out your condition or get a second opinion? Link in description below. Finding cancer early is 90% of success. Prostate cancer at first 2 stages cured in vast majority of cases. Every man starting at age 40 should every year get a blood test for PSA, a marker for prostate cancer. I've got a separate video about this topic. But what if prostate cancer is already diagnosed? Today, surgery or radiation therapy can completely cure prostate cancer. Also, there is a type of prostate cancer that may not need any treatment at all.